right, getting right into the video, guys. As you can see from the title, we will be doing these passion twists. Feel free to take a screenshot of everything you see here. This is exactly everything you will need and everything that I use for this video. You can find all these products at your local beauty supply. Getting right into the video, I bought 3 packs of 3. So that's 9 bundles total, and this is roughly the size that you will use. Now, for my people who may not have a, this is actually a needle threading rack. But this is, you can find this on Amazon. I think I paid $20 for it. The beauty supply store sells them for like almost $30, I believe. But it's just a basic needle threading wrap. And this is exactly how I feed the hair into the rack for every single one of my clients. There's only 60 hooks, but obviously you need more than 60 pieces of hair for a full head of box braids, especially of the medium size, which is like small medium, which is what my particular client had. I roughly do about 1.5 bundles per row, and I feed it in this way so that I don't have to stop at any point during the service to reload this, because that takes time and I'm trying to efficiently create this. I have 2 broken ones at the beginning, but this is how it should look when you're done. She came in pre-blow dried for me, so I didn't have to do it. I untwisted them and then put it in a ponytail. Some stylists do pre-section out their rows, which also does save time. I don't do that yet. I don't do enough of these to begin to do that. I do think it does save a little bit more time. You could get your box braids down to 5 hours. I am in the 6-hour marker now, but you could get it down to like 4 or 5 hours by just doing those 2 steps alone. All right, so this is what it looks like after my first row is done. So with every single row I do what's called a pre-part, which is, or a rough part, my apologies, a rough part where I just part out the section of hair that I'm going to use. And then where the part is, I apply gel, and then I do my clean part by taking the parting portion of the comb and re-establishing the part that I created the first time. So here you see me applying the gel to the part that I created. And then I go back with my comb and clean up that part to establish a clean part. This is how you get HD parts, my friend. Sorry, I forgot the S. And then I do pre-part out. After I do my little chunk, my row, I pre-part out every single section for the size, like the size of the braid. I'm sorry, I'm rambling a little bit. I'm trying to explain this while the video is going so I don't have to go back and forth, but yes. So this is how I then begin my braid. So I apply the gel to the root, make sure everything is coated in gel, and then I begin with a braid. This is going to keep so that the base is secure. This is real time as well. I did not speed this up so you guys could see exactly how long this takes. So as you can see, I part it and I begin my 3 as if I were feeding it in. Oh, I do this as if I were feeding it in for knotless braids, if this helps my friends. Because she wants a particular size, I do believe I fed 4 pieces of hair into each braid. This is very important to note. I don't think I said it in the beginning of the video, but every single piece of hair that you pull out needs to be the same exact size so that every single braid is the same exact size every single time. So here you can see that I'm feeding it in. The hair too is 58 inches long. I do recommend, she curls her ends. So anybody who gets curly ends at the end, I recommend getting the hair just a little bit longer because the curls are going to take away some of that length. So after, as you can see, after I feed it in about 4 pieces of hair, I then take that middle piece and I split it into 2, and this is where I begin to twist. This is very important. The 2 sections need to be even, otherwise you will have a lopsided twist and it will look wonky. So take your time, make sure you split that piece evenly, and then what I do is twist each piece that I then created, and then I twist them together. This is what's going to create your twist. If you do not do this, you will have a twist that will just unravel and it'll be too big and it will not be secure and your hair will fall out. Not out of your head, but like fall out of the braid itself. So I've been doing this for a while, so it might pick up a little bit, but what you're going to do, I twist the hair between my thumb and my pointer finger, and I keep twisting it together. So that's what you see me doing. I'm doing a little ravel of the fingers, and then I twist together. Ravel the fingers, twist together. So you're twisting the hair itself and then twisting them together. That's what's going to create the tension. That's what's going to create the twist. That's what's going to keep everything secure. I did this all the way down to maybe about 1 inch, 2 inches of hair left, and then I left it. And here again, we are doing the same. This method never changed throughout the whole entire head. This is my method. I do believe there are other methods out there, but this personally is my favorite method of doing this particular style. I think this is called passion twist, if I'm not mistaken. So feed in 4 pieces of hair, split the middle one in half, twist the hair, and then twist it together. I'm using color number 4, by the way, for my friends asking what color. And I only use expression hair. The expression hair feels more like human hair, and I find that it doesn't cause irritation to my clients. It's softer, it feels nicer, and it's easier to work with, in my opinion. This is medium or small medium size. So I do believe she had 8 to 10 rows, I believe, of braids. So this is important to take your time. I use 4 pieces because this is she wants to be able to put them up later, and I find if you use too many, like if the braids are too thick, clients can't do that and they get heavy, and we just don't want that. Here's a better angle of what I'm doing. You can see that I'm twisting it as I go. Twisting with the fingers and then twisting them together. Alright, again, this is my process, but after I do the whole style, I lay the edges and then I put this scarf on. It's an edge scarf. I got it from Edge Effect. Yes, I got it from Edge Effect. You should be able to find this at your local beauty supply store. But it's basically the same material as a do-rag. I lay the edges and then I secure it. So that way they dry while I then do the ends and finish off the hair. So this is, actually I apply mousse first. My apologies. I apply mousse and then oil sheen and then I do the ends. The mousse is not always necessary. This is just a complete preference, honestly. You don't need this. I don't even know where we started this. It does add an extra layer of protection, but sometimes if these mousses are alcohol based, they can actually dry out the hair. So if you are going to use mousse, just make sure you're reading the back of it. Make sure it's doing its intent or what it's intended to do. Otherwise, you might run into problems later. I particularly like this brand. It is Lotta Body, the honey line. But again, this is completely optional. So she is getting curly ends, and I thought I'd show you guys how I do this part. I wrap two pieces together always. So I take where the piece is starting to unravel, and same thing, I twist and I wrap it around the bottom, or wrap it around the flexi rod, and then once I can't wrap anymore, I secure it. Whoa, this is going fast. I thought I had 2 videos, but I guess I didn't. So go rewatch that if that was kind of complicated to watch. That was real time. And then once it is all wrapped up, I just dip them. I dip them in hot water, and I pat dry. Sometimes be careful because the flexi rods do get stuck in the little kettle. Couldn't come to me. And there's me unraveling them, and you should have a perfect spiral curl. If it does not look like this, you might need to wrap and dip them again, because that means the water wasn't hot enough for it to lock in that curl. You will not need to curl. I get this question a lot too. Once the hair is curled, you would not need to curl it again. It is secure. It is in there until the hair is cut out. And finishing off the look, I apply more and more oil sheen because let's be honest, we love a good, clean, glossy look fresh out the salon. And taking off the edge do-rag is the last thing I do, just to make sure everything is dry. So this is what it looks like when we're done. Yay, she's so cute. Thanks for watching. Thank you for everybody for all the love, and until next time, bye.